Opening statement.
Photo muna po, photo.
Dali lang. Yeah, opening statement.
Okay, muna sa.
Hello po.
Now working. Test.
Test mic. Hello.
Yeah, that was great.
Hello, test mic.
Wala, Jo. Wait lang.
Can you check if it's working?
Baka hindi open.
Sorry, I'm back. So, hello everyone, I am Victoria Deponio Ingles, your current reigning Miss Eco International Scotland 2025. And I'm honoured to have you all today here for this press conference.
Can you tell us more about yourself?
So, more about myself, I'm 20 years old and a degree apprentice, studying environmental science and working as a sustainability manager apprentice. I've joined 2 pageants prior to this, winning Winning Filipinas Nottingham UK 2023, as well as Miss Philippines UK 2023. I have been doing runway modeling for about 5 years now, with my first show being in February 2020 and having done London Fashion Weeks ever since then. I've also won Best Female Model of the Year in 2024 and Young Achievers Award in 2023.
Alright, so, okay. Well, I only know Scotland from Mary of Scots, but can you please tell us something more about the country that you're representing at Miss Eco International 2025?
So more about Scotland is that in terms of sustainability, its peatlands actually store more than the whole of the UK's carbon. So it sequesters more than all the forests within the UK just with its peatlands. And that's why a main focus should be peatland restoration, because it's a true carbon sink. Thank you.
Right, and is that also your advocacy? Or is that related to your advocacy for this pageant?
Yes, it's related to my advocacy. I want to really focus on sustainability and ecological restoration within Scotland, within the UK, but also continually to support the nature and
We do notice that you are part Filipino, so from which side of your family is Filipino again?
Pina and my dad.
How was it growing up in Scotland with mixed
Being around so many other races and predominantly the white community events, and that's when I discovered more of my roots, especially when I joined Miss Philippines UK. It really grounded me more and connected me more to the community, the Filipino community within the UK.
Right. What makes you excited about this year's Miss Eco International?
What makes me excited about this year's Miss Eco International is that it's not only the 10th year, but also how it really aligns with the UN's SDGs, and how this pageant is not just for a title, but it really is a movement, and how it really wants you to focus on ecotourism and sustainability, and how it really uplifts and really fights for injustice, if there's any poverty, inequality, and for climate change as well.
Right. Speaking speaking of climate, that we are experiencing a climate crisis at the moment here on our planet. So what will you tell others?
What I would tell others who don't believe there's climate change is to really look around them. The extreme weather events that are happening around the world today, natural disasters are happening more often. You see the wildfires in Australia, how there's droughts around the world, there's sea level rise, there's flooding. Some islands are even going to cease existence soon, such as the ones like Tuvalu. Sea level rise is a major impact. Even just in the North Poles, you can see that the ice caps are really melting. So for the ones that don't believe that climate change is a thing, I would tell them, look at the world today. Stay updated with the news because it really truly is reality. And even if you don't want to accept it, the world is suffering and we need to make a change, and change needs to happen now.
Right. On a lighter note, what maybe know one of your hobbies or what are the things that are you interested in?
So to do with my hobbies, ever since I was younger, I've always been fascinated with nature and especially animals, with my favorite animal being sharks. So why sharks? Why not just a cat or a dog? But it's truly fascinating when you really read more into it, how they're commonly feared and how the media depicts them as some frightening animal. But really and truly, they're just using their own animalistic instincts. And yeah, so just really reading more about nature, and I really found that interesting.
Victoria, why are you here in the Philippines?
I'm here in the Philippines to really, it's part of my preparation for this pageant. I wear that Philippines, they treat pageantry like a sport, and so the best of the best here. Really, and to meet my designer, Johnson Long, to be trained as well, and to meet more people, be more connected, and to have events like these.
So how long will you stay in the Philippines?
I'm only staying in the Philippines for 1 week. I wish it was longer, but really making the most of my time here.
Where are you going in the Philippines? Like what part of the Philippines are you going?
So, in my stay so far, I've stayed in Manila. However, for the latter part of my stay, I'll be going back to my hometown in Binalona, Pangasinan.
So when is the Miss Eco International Pageant?
The Miss Eco International Pageant will be held in April, with the coronation night being April 19th, and this will be in Egypt.
Okay, last question. So your advocacy is about sustainability. What simple things we can do in relation to your advocacy, sustainability?
In relation to how everyone can be more sustainable in their day-to-day lives, I believe it's just being more conscious. Conscious about what we're consuming, conscious about what we are wearing, and conscious about how we go about our day-to-day lives. If that means you take a walk or a bike rather than a car journey, or if that means reducing your single plastics, or making sure to upcycle outfits rather than, this consumerism of following trends and constantly buying outfits or constantly buying things with multiple layers of packaging. It's just really being more conscious and mindful. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay. So I know that you're aware that there's another Filipina competing at Miss Eco International, representing the Philippines. So have you spoken to Miss Alexi first?
No, I haven't spoken to her before, but I do wish the best for her, and we're both representing the Philippines, so...
Have you spoken to other candidates this year?
I haven't spoken to other candidates this year.
What qualities of a Spanish to make you shine
What qualities of a Scottish Filipina? I would say being a Filipina, deeply rooted, that you're a community person, you're family orientated, you're kind to others. Whereas the Scottish qualities combined with that would be very strong and fierce, but also really strong in yourself, and kind of that balance between being more of a community person and being more of a independent boss in style. It's that combination I believe will really raise the standards and help me prosper within this pageant.
I know there's a Best Eco video going on right now at Best Eco International. Can you invite everyone to support you there so that you can make it to the first pageant this year's Best Eco International?
Yes, I invite you all to watch my Miss Eco International introductory video and really support me in that so that I can hopefully win the Best Eco video. So any sort of support, likes, comments, shares, reposts would be really appreciated.
Of course,
Victoria, was that made your national costume, your eco-gown?
Very kind of you.
Who's the designer of your national costume, your eco-dress?
The designer of my national costume, my eco-dress, and most of my day-to-day outfits would be Jonathan Love.
wow.
And I'm very honoured to have him as my designer and handler. And I'm really excited to see how all the designs turn out and how they will be on stage.
You already have an idea of what is your national costume?
Yes, I do have an idea what my national costume would be. And just be ready and expect the highest of quality.
Victoria, who inspired the most as a beauty queen, and how have they influenced you in your journey?
Who's inspired me most as a beauty queen? Who's inspired me most as a beauty queen would recently be Christina Chalk. She ran as Miss Universe Great Britain, but was also a very close friend of mine, and really seeing her journey of competing in various pageants and even the same ones over and over again until she got what she wanted, until she won Miss Universe Great Britain, and seeing her journey and seeing how she is in person versus on stage or on television, you can really see how she's a true, humble and lovely woman, and how she really depicts that and showcases these qualities on stage. And I want to be like that too. I want to be able to walk into a room and have my presence recognized, but also the kindness and humble, and to be lovely as well.
What do you hope to learn from this pageant?
What I hope to learn from this pageant is to really connect to the sustainability leaders and how practices are within Egypt, but also what the other beauty queens are doing in terms of really pushing for the fruition of the UN's SDGs. So to bring home that knowledge and really inspire others with this newfound knowledge. Thank you.
Victoria, I'm Nota Paras from Pageant Project. The question is, what is your greatest accomplishment in life that you want to share with your fellow candidates in Miss Eco International Pageant?
The greatest accomplishment I've made so far in life would be once I won Miss Philippines UK, really pushing for the advocacy, not just being able to talk about it, but really being able to back up what I did. So we did tree planting programs, we did community outreach programs, where we went to different schools in Isabella, and we really inspired the youth, we spoke to them, we gave them supplies, but also my day-to-day. So one of my greatest achievements as well, which connects to this, is my current job role of being a sustainability manager in construction. Construction is one of the most carbon polluting, and it's one of the worst industries when it comes to sustainability. So being able to work in this industry and create change, really to turn it around and make a difference, I think that's the biggest achievement, to be able to make a difference and impact.
Hi.
As a beauty queen, I would love to be remembered as someone who creates lasting impact, not only in the hearts and minds of the people, but also within the earth that we live on, the earth that we call home.
Who is Victoria without crown and sash?
Victoria without a crown and sash is still an advocate for sustainability. Regardless of whether I join this pageant or not, I still work towards creating change and really that impact that I mentioned before. It's the day-to-day, that heart and soul to mind piece of pushing for the world to be a better place and the world to be a place where people want to do better. I think something that definitely needs to be embedded within people's mindsets is that it's not us against the planet, it's not us against consumerism or things like these, but we really need to come together and fight for what we love. And if we love nature, we will fight to protect it.
Victoria here, Armin Medina from the Philippine Leading Choir. Nice to meet you too. Maybe share with us how you came to be Scotland's representative for Miss Eco International 2025.
I came to be a representative of Scotland's Miss Eco International 2025 is that once I've gone out of the pageant, so we did Miss Nottingham UK and Miss Philippines UK, being connected and through the help of my designer, I've gotten this title.
Thank you very much.
Hi Victoria, can you give us some three environmental tips you could share? Three environmental tips you can share to the...
Three environmental tips, okay. So if I were to pick the top three environmental tips, it would be to reduce single-use plastics, to decrease the amount of fast fashion trends you follow, and to be more conscious in what you eat.
What do you look forward to in the pageant? What do you look forward to in this year's pageant?
In this year's pageant, I look forward to see what advocacies and how people tackle and approach the UN SDGs, which is what the pageant is aligned to. I look forward to seeing how that really comes to life and what the other beauty queens have to offer and how we also incorporate that impact as well.
Thank you, Victoria.
Victoria, how do you handle the pressure of representing Miss Scotland with
The pressure.
pressure?
How I would handle the pressure of representing Miss Eco International Scotland is that I would view it not as pressure but as motivation. I would allow it to drive me to do better every single day, and I wouldn't let that pressure get to me, because at the end of the day, pressure will only hold you down, but motivation will bring you up, and that's what I believe that I will do in my day-to-day.
Victoria, where your followers can follow you on your social media?
So if you wish to follow me on my journey as Miss Eco Scotland 2025, you can follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook account, both with the same handle, Victoria Ingles, Ingles spelled INGLIS.
Victoria, can you kindly stand up and to answer this question?
Ikaw na lang,
On in front. the iconic question. What should be the next Miss Eco International?
Why I should be the next Miss Eco International is that I will truly drive for impact and drive for change, because this is not only for a crown, but it is a mission. And once we all come together, we will make sure that this earth is a better place to live, and we are living sustainably and more conscious of how we live our day-to-day lives. Thank you.
Sorry, can you say your name?
Introduce yourself as if you're already on the pageant stage.
Hi, I'm Victoria Ribolio Ingalls, 20 years old and Miss Eco Scotland 2025. Thank you.
One more time.
I'm sure. Victoria reporting English, Scotland! You know, just like that, okay.
Hold on, we're not ready. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Good evening. I am Victoria Ribolio Ingalls, 20 years old, and your Miss Eco Scotland 2025. Thank you.
How can you say, can you sing this to Victoria?
Any message?
To Victoria. This is your turn.
Next to me is Dr. Sompel, and she is running for Congresswoman.
Good evening. Magandang gabi po. Maayong gabi kanilang katagal. I am Dr. Ampo. I represent the 1st District of Antipolo as the Congresswoman. The candidate, I am a former City Councilor of Antipolo. I am here to support her, and I'm observing everyone. Thank you very much also for your support. We need our support here in the Philippines. Bibihira itong mangyayari na isang Pilipina ay nasa ibang bansa at nagkaroon siya ng para sa ating mga people. We're proud of her. So, what the Congress should do for our candidate, ang hirap maging kandidata, di ba? Kailangan, at kayo, ang dapat tumutulong sa kanya, dapat bibigyan kayo ng atensyon ng ating gobyerno dahil advocacy. To the parents, to you, attorney, they're very close to me. So, we pray, the best thing we do is prayers, and we hope that until on your success, we will be with you. Thank you very much. Magandang gabi. Maayong gabi. Kanilang tanan. I-visit Antipolo.
Yes. Pasarela. Pasarela.
And to my left is my aunt, Mama Inday, and I'll let her do the rest.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Attorney Carly Venus-Martonio. Actually, I'm an PTA. And I need to say, I don't have a permanent address because actually I'm an Ilongga. I'm from Capiz. But with the work relations, I'm in Isabela, and I'm the chairman of Abig Peasant Farmers Organizations, wherein Miss Victoria, my niece, is also a board of directors in our organization, wherein we focus more on environment. We have an area which is 1,000 plus hectares, and she's done her part. She planted these narrow trees and other fruit-bearing trees. So far, she also likewise likewise with the indigenous children and families in Abuan, Isabela. So thank you for this opportunity, and I pray that my niece will make it all the way. She will slay the Eco International 2025. Thank you.
To my supporters of my journey as Miss Eco International 2025 on this exciting journey, thank you.
Team Scotland. Team Scotland.
Yan, di ba? Para kami domino.
Center.
Center. Left. Right.
So much work this.
How tall are you? 5'9".
Victoria here. Hi without okay. Siyempre, yan ang i-represent mo.
Victoria here.
Yeah, perfect.
Victoria here. Thank you.
Victoria, left, right pala. Left pala, left. To your left. Yes, look here. Move a little. Sorry. Smile.
Group photo. Excited. Thank you for that. Group photo.